Before this whole content creation thing started for you,
Okay, it's all set. Bless you. I'm Lucas.
what was your plan?
My plan was to be a... My first one, was $100. So
Wow, from $100 to where you are today. How did you get into WWE?
I just been obsessed.
Have you met Justin Bieber?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
But I've met Tom Cruise before. I've met John Cena before.
Okay.
That's other brands that just want stuff, but when it does come to content creation and for them, it's like.
Hi, welcome to another episode of Humans of Australia Unfiltered. Today we have someone with us who started creating content when he was 19 years old, and now he has 6.6 million followers across all channels, and people from all around the world follow him. Let's welcome Lucas.
Thank you for having me, Sarah.
Thank you for coming.
No.
Just a backstory for the audience to know how we know each other.
Yeah.
I would love for them to know as well.
Yeah.
We met where I used to work.
Yes.
He came for a photo shoot,
Mhm.
and then since then we've
Yeah.
just like stayed connected. I know that on your birthday I wish you, and then
Happy
you wish me.
birthday.
It's like
it's the annual birthday messages. Yes.
Yeah, and
yes.
then I randomly messaged him on Instagram. I was like, you know what? Let's try messaging this famous creator. Let's see if he would respond. And to be honest, Lucas is one of the most humble and down-to-earth
thank
creators
you.
that I have met. I'm not trying to like
No.
butter you around because you agreed for this, but I'm really serious. Like when I met you for the first time,
Yeah.
till date, you've been really nice. I'm like, yeah, sure. I know so many creators who can like be over the top.
Yeah, it's like I'm too good for this. or
Yeah,
something.
like I'm too good for this,
Yeah.
I'm too famous,
I
I'm
get
too
it.
this, I'm too
Yeah.
that. And it's not just like they don't respond to like normal people.
No.
It's not just about that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
thank you so much. Yeah, my family did tell me to I always grew up with being humble, staying humble,
Yeah.
no matter
It's the
where you-
Italian side.
I guess, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, just remember where you come from. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Oh, no.
yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
I think these podcasts that I do, they've taught me that so many people that I meet and they say yes and they come and they're such big people. And I'm like, how did you just say yes?
Yeah.
But the other thing is what I've realized, till the time you don't message and ask, it'll be a no.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So many people don't mind and they're like, yeah, sure, why not? Someone wants to talk to
it's
me.
Fun. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it
Good
is
to
fun.
catch up as well.
Yeah, good to
Yeah.
catch up as well. Anyway, let's get started.
Okay.
I would love to know, you're such a great content creator. If you are all over all the channels.
Thank you.
How did you get into content creation? Like what happened at 19 years old that you're like, okay, Lucas, let's make a video today.
Okay, so it started when I was a teenager. I was actually into acting. I
Okay.
like to do musical theater and stuff. So I feel like I was always in front of a camera or in an audience where I like to play a character or a role. And during when I was 19, 18, that's when TikTok first started coming alive.
Yeah.
And everyone was using it at the time, and I was like a late person to use it.
What?
Yeah, out of all my friends, everyone was on it, and they were like, "Oh, why didn't you have it? I'm sending you TikToks." I'm like, "Oh, sorry." So I downloaded the app and started to see what it's about, and I was like, "Oh, wow, this is cool." And I could see some people like showing their creativity on it, and I thought maybe I'll try and have a go with this. So
Okay.
yeah, I started making a couple videos, and I was very lucky that one video did very well, and I was like, okay, I'm going to continue doing videos like that and be consistent on it. And I tried that every single day, and yeah, I was fortunate enough to grow a following, getting comments and people coming by every day, and yeah, I didn't stop, and now I'm doing this full time now. So,
Wow.
Yeah, good idea.
What were you studying?
I was studying film and television. So
Okay,
it was
similar
similar.
line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I actually took a little bit of the skill that I learned at uni into my TikTok, such
Yeah.
as the camera angles, editing and stuff. So I got to incorporate that into my videos. And yeah, it actually was a good thing. So yeah, and my parents was a bit like, oh, I don't know, you should be still going to uni. But once I started getting income from it, from brand deals and ad revenue, then my parents were okay with it. And
The time money comes, all parents did, be it whichever culture or whichever country, the time money comes and they're like,
yes,
go for
continue.
it.
exactly, for sure.
Yeah.
So
What was the first video you created that went viral?
went viral. So it was during the summer of like in February. I was in the pool and I was like, I want to make a video in the pool. I was just thinking about a funny, relatable moment when playing Marco Polo with
Yep.
your family or something as a kid.
Yeah.
And I just started playing two siblings playing Marco Polo. One was closing their eyes but peeping and cheating. And yeah, the other sibling would catch him. And that was a relatable thing that happened to me as a childhood. So
Yep.
I basically made that into like a video, and I used a filter to like
Yep.
show the character of the child. And
Yep.
yeah, it grew from there. So yeah, it was a Marco Polo video of cheating. And
Oh, interesting. Did you like, is your content about like your memories from your childhood and stuff? I know, like I've like stalked it.
yes.
Is it about that?
Yeah, I'd say so. A lot of them are. A lot of them are also a little bit overly the top dramatic, just for the comedy reliefs.
Yeah.
But a lot of them as well is just stuff I see on YouTube or some relatable content that I'll see online, and I'm like, or movies, and I'll say, oh, that's funny. I might take something out of that and put it into my videos.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And did you always have this comedy bone in you?
I feel like I did. I feel like I'm like the class clown at school, but
Okay.
also I was the comedic one in the family. So
Okay.
when it came to like family gatherings and stuff, I felt like I was the one that was making everyone laugh. I'm usually a happy comedic person. I
Yeah.
don't really like when people get sad, like I can get sad, but I feel like I'm the one that's trying to cheer everyone up to get the energy back up. So
Yep.
yeah, I do feel like, and I love comedy movies. They're my favorite genre. So
Which one's
comedy.
your favorite?
Billy Madison, Adam Sandler.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of comedic
Yep.
movies, but yeah, just very over dramatic comedy is my
Oh,
favorite
nice.
movies. So
And you mentioned that, when you started getting brand deals and, ad revenue,
mhm.
your parents were okay. What, if you're okay to share this, what was the first brand deal you got and how much did you get paid for it?
Yeah, okay. So it was probably a couple months into it.
Okay.
I got a brand deal from it was a musician, and
Okay.
he was releasing music and wanted me to
Oh my
promote-
God, someone else also told me the same thing. Like
Yeah.
it was a thing initially on TikTok or something. Musicians doing this music.
musicians,
Yeah.
So they just wanted you to use their music audio into the video. So I was like, sure, okay, if I'm getting paid. So my first offer, I think, was just $100.
Wow.
But I was on top of the moon. I couldn't believe it. So
Yeah.
from then on, then more big brands like toy brands like Nerf, Lego started, Nintendo asked me to do videos, and I was like, wow, okay, this is crazy. So my first one, was $100. So
Wow, from $100 to where you are today. I'm so sure it's changed, but it makes sense. Your value and everything.
Yeah, as the following goes up and stuff.
And
for
plus
sure.
what content you create.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So
I know you have a manager now, but
Yes.
initially you didn't have a manager.
no.
So how did you manage and how did you price and how did you negotiate?
Oh, it was hard. It was like a lot of talks with my mum.
Okay.
My mum was like the closest person to me. So when it came to business and stuff and behind the scenes, like I'm all creativity. I'm not really the best when it comes to business and talking finance and stuff. So my mum was helping me, but we were always guessing. So whenever they asked me for my price, I would say, okay, this much. And I was like, oh, is it going to be too much? Is it going to be too low?
I know, it's such a guessing game
it's
sometimes.
a guessing game.
You're like, okay, should I say, is it like, just for example, is 1,000 too much? Can they afford 2,000 or should I say 500? So at least I get 500.
Exactly. So it was a game. And then some brands would accept and I'm like, oh, I should have maybe.
I know, when they accept so easily, you're like, shit,
Yeah.
should I say more?
Yeah,
should I just undervalue myself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when they say no, it's like, oh, okay, like, should I do it and stuff? So
maybe I'm open to negotiation.
Negotiate. So that was the tough part. But now having a manager, it's just so much easier because now I can just focus on my content and my manager does all the working out the prices and everything else. And I get to just
Nice.
focus on my storylines and all videos. So
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And you said your friends used to send you those TikToks and told you to get on TikTok.
yes,
When you became that person whose
Mhm.
videos started sharing,
yeah.
what was your friends' reaction? Or are they also creators?
So they weren't creators. They were just people that liked to watch TikToks.
Okay.
And when people started seeing me on their For You pages and seeing the engagement I was getting, a lot of them were private messaging me, screenshotting numbers and stuff, and they're like, bro, like you're killing it. You've got this amount of likes, and I just saw my friend watch your video and he didn't know who you are. And it was just really crazy. So it was a special moment to me because I'm like, wow, it happened so fast.
Yeah.
And it was just crazy. And sometimes walking around and people recognizing me, asking for photos.
Oh my God.
It's very special. So that's the best part about it, where getting recognized and people sending you special, lovely messages as well.
Do you respond to all of them?
I try my best to.
Okay.
Yeah. Before I was always like responding back, but now it's like, there's a lot.
You need to get a EA to manage all your comms.
Yeah, exactly. But I just love reading them and stuff. So I'm always trying my best to respond back and stuff. And the best moment that's happened to me fan wise was a young boy asked, his make-a-wish was to meet me. And that was crazy. So
that is so beautiful.
Yeah, it was really cool. So when I received an email saying that 13-year-old Steven wanted to meet me, I just couldn't believe it. So I started tearing up a little bit.
That's such a wholesome moment.
It was, because I always see like people like Justin Bieber, big celebrities doing this thing, and I'm like, why me? So
that's so sweet.
It's very cool. So
Oh, okay. Going back to your childhood, before this whole content creation thing started for you, what was your plan like for life? As a kid, you think, I'm gonna be, a teacher, an astronaut, or whatever. What was your plan?
My plan was to be a soccer player. So, I was very sporty when I was a kid. I used to love my sports, so I grew up playing soccer for like 13 years.
Who do you support? Soccer means football or footy? Like, which one are you talking
soccer means football, like
not footy.
Not AFL.
Thank God. Like, it's so confusing here. Who's talking about what? Okay.
Yeah, soccer.
Okay.
So I support, in Australia, I support Melbourne Victory, which is my hometown, Melbourne. And in Europe, I support Manchester City. So they're a pretty successful club in the past couple years. But it's one day I want to actually see them live. That will be amazing.
That would, if Man United, if you're watching,
Man United
sponsor strip. He'll make an amazing reel and bring Australian audience. Guys, tag them till they
tag them. But soccer player was something that I wanted to be when I grew up.
Do you I know you do this for your content where there's like all comedy and stuff, but do you think as an actor you'd like to do more like serious and intense stuff?
I absolutely would. I feel like that I can do a lot of things in acting, but I feel like my best suiting characters would be the comedic characters.
Like a Deadpool?
Yeah, like a Deadpool. Perfect example, actually. So during my school musicals, I always loved to play the comedic character.
Yeah.
I always loved to get the crowd laughing and stuff, the funny person on the shows. But definitely something like Deadpool, or even like a spin-off of an Adam Sandler movie.
Oh my God.
Does sometimes on Netflix.
When I first watched an Adam Sandler movie, I was like, does he actually talk like this? Like,
he's got like a specific character all the time.
His accent or the way, like his enunciations are so different. I was like, you can't talk. Then I watched multiple movies. I don't know, a friend of mine, this is like when I was a kid, when there was no Netflix. A friend of mine downloaded movies from online, gave it to me on a pen drive, and he gave me all Adam Sandler movies. I have no idea why. I was just like, give me some movies. And he's like, yeah, fine, I'll give this. And I was like, I binged watched everything. And I was like, does this guy just talk like this?
He's always in that, like, he plays different characters, but they're all the same comedic person.
Yes.
And yeah, I don't know. I just can't get enough. I just love him. So,
yeah, he is. He is a character. I do love him as well.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that would be really nice.
Yeah.
But you said you did filmmaking and you
Yes.
started doing that. So do you want to get into that? Like soccer wasn't a plan, or what happened?
Yeah, so if I wasn't to do my social media, I would probably be doing editing. So that was what I really enjoyed when I was doing uni. So
Okay.
I would probably be doing some sort of editing for a company, maybe a television station, or even for YouTubers.
Okay.
That's probably what I would do. But I realized that I love being in front of the camera. So
yeah.
I feel like I can't really go back into behind the camera because I just like every day I'm always in front of the camera. So
Yep.
I'm just experienced enough to be like, I want to be there now.
Yeah.
So,
No,
yeah.
makes sense. It's a different rush to be
Yeah.
in front of the camera.
Exactly.
And it's
yeah.
not easy. It's super difficult to have
It
the right
can be, yeah.
expressions or, talk a particular
facial
way.
expressions. Yeah.
And your voice needs to like have that tonality
Project.
of
Yeah. Exactly.
It's
yeah.
I didn't realize it till the time I thought everyone does it and it's normal because
Yeah.
you on social media you see the good you
Mhm.
see the good side. But when I
Mhm.
started shooting people, nothing against whoever I've shot, but when they come and the camera comes about, the whole person or personality changes.
Mm.
And I'm like, wow, I have massive respect for actors.
Yeah.
Even if they're not the best of actors,
Yeah.
but I have massive respect.
Yeah. It is crazy how they can make you believe something in a movie, but when in
Exactly.
real life it's just like, oh, they're not like that in the movie.
Exactly,
So,
they've fallen in love,
Yeah.
or they're dying, or
Yeah.
they're the villain, and I'm like, I
Exactly.
hate that person.
yeah,
But you meet like
In
that
real life.
person
Yeah.
in an interview, you're like,
exactly.
that person's a soft-spoken person,
Yeah, exactly.
doesn't
It's-
dress up like that. I'm like, dude, how are these two people the
Yeah,
same thing?
It's crazy. I know. Yeah, especially villains. Like they're always the bad person. People hate them, but then in real life, it's just like, wow, they're not villains at all. Like,
I know.
so it's really cool how you can believe something, but then it's just a character. So
yeah.
similar to wrestling, which is I'm
Yeah.
into, WWE, where a lot of wrestlers they have characters.
How did you get into WWE? I know you recently went to the US, right?
Yes, for it. Yeah, I did some work with WWE, which was amazing.
Okay.
As a content creator, I got to interview some wrestlers and stuff, which was awesome. But yeah, I got into it as a kid. It was on my TV a lot, and
Okay.
I think it was my older cousins watching it, and from then on, I was just amazed with the storylines.
Yep.
And that's what they're very good for, entertainment. And yeah, I just got hooked. And every week they do shows every week.
Yep.
And yeah, every week after school, I would always put it on, and I just been obsessed since. And the cool thing about it is that they don't stop. Every week is a show. It's
Yep.
just ongoing. So
Yep.
yeah, it's just become a little weekly thing where I'm like, oh, it's on. I need to watch it. I need to keep updated. So
Wow. From you watching that on TV after school
mm.
to now you actually interviewing
Yeah,
them.
it's crazy. It's very cool. And it's funny because like these superstars, that's what they call them, compared to like seeing someone like a big A-list celebrity like Justin Bieber and stuff, like people
Have
get
you met
amazed.
Justin Bieber?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
But I've met Tom Cruise before.
I know,
was
I saw
really
that
cool.
picture.
That was really cool.
Does he look that handsome in real life as well?
I'd say so. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say he does. Yeah.
He's 60 or something, right?
Yeah, he is 60.
Hell is he 60.
Yeah, but I've met John Cena before.
Okay.
That's another cool story.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I met John Cena, and when I met John Cena, I cried. I was honestly just in tears. I couldn't really put words to
Oh my
in a
God.
sentence. So yeah, that was an amazing experience. But seeing all the wrestlers and stuff, it's just different for me because I grew up watching
You
it.
know them.
Yeah, so like for example, Tom Cruise, I was able to keep myself together.
Yeah.
But when I see these wrestlers, I know Tom Cruise might be a lot more famous compared to a lot of them.
Yep.
But
Yep.
I've had a different feeling seeing these guys. So
Do you like fanboy in that time? And
Yeah.
you're like, shit,
I
stay
was-
calm, Lucas, stay calm, don't look like a fanboy.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
you're a normal person. Yeah, hi.
I was
And
complete
you're like,
fanboy.
shit,
Yeah,
I messed up.
literally, yeah. That was me with John Cena, how I felt like
Oh my God.
just frozen. So.
Yeah.
But he was one of the nicest guys I've ever met. So.
He seems like a really nice guy.
He is.
Recently, he was in India for a wedding. Like,
Wow.
yeah, these really billionaires. They invited Kim Kardashian and Khloe
cool.
Kardashian, John Cena.
Yeah.
And he didn't know what is happening. He's wearing Indian clothes.
Yeah, and he's just
everyone's saying hi, but he's just doing this. It was just so funny.
Yeah, he's a character. But he's got so much respect for everyone. He'll treat everyone with respect. And yeah, that's what I love him. And I actually relate to him in a way where I try to match his profile in terms of respect and loving everyone. I try to match that where I take that on board for myself when I interact with people.
Okay.
So the way he treated me, I want to treat that when people recognize me. So yeah.
People know you. I know you were gonna say when people know me. People know you. You are really famous. I got you there. But you've been mentioning about being respect and humble. I think it comes from family. Is there someone in your family that who's inculcated these things within you?
I'd say my mum.
Okay.
Yeah.
You love your mom.
Yeah, I love my mum. I'm a mama's boy. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
so,
she was a mama Joe.
Yeah, Mama Jo. Yeah, she was. But she supported me with everything, and she's always nice to everyone. Like, I don't know, like if my mum was to hate someone, you would have to do something terrible. So, yeah.
Yeah. Also for people who are looking to be a content creator and who are watching this podcast, I want to ask some questions related to your content journey that you've created. You mentioned that you started getting a lot of brand deals and you were figuring pricing out. Then after that, how did you navigate it? And how did you end up getting a manager?
Okay, so I was reached out by my manager when I was in the US one time.
Okay.
I was there for VidCon, which is like a little content creator exhibition thing. And they had people like Mr. Beast, all the biggest creators in the world were there. So that was amazing seeing it. And I was just doing my thing, posting, networking, and I came across my manager who was looking after Adam, who you might have met.
Yes.
And he reached
not
out.
Adam Sandler, guys.
No, not Adam Sandler. But he told me if he would like me to be a part of his agency. And I was always like, oh, I don't know, because I've had agencies reach out to me in the past.
Yeah.
And
there are some sneaky ones.
Yeah, and I've always been like, oh, I don't know. And I've had long thoughts and I've always decided no. But I really had a good connection with my manager. And I decided for him to try him out for a little bit. And he was exactly what I was looking for. And
he's a similar age to us.
Yeah, he is.
So that and he understands.
Yeah, he understands what we're like. And also he's very easy to get in touch with.
Yeah.
There's a lot of I've got a lot of friend creators where they're with agencies, but they find it hard to speak to their agency. They have to like book an appointment.
What?
Or they have to
even as a creator.
Yeah, they only hear from them once every now and then. So, but with my manager, if I really wanted to talk to him, I can just FaceTime. So it's literally
I thought that is how all managers were, because I have also met him. Big shout out to Taylor, right?
Taylor, yeah.
I was getting confused between the brothers. I was like, shit. My brain was like Hunter, Taylor.
They look very similar.
They look identical.
Yes, they do.
Except I think they don't have the same partition.
Yeah, I think it's the hair. One's got longer hair.
Yeah, and one's got shorter hair.
Yeah.
But, I thought when I met him and how he was with you guys, I thought all managers are like that.
Yeah, no, not really. There's a lot of them that are always like to themselves. Some people don't even meet their agencies and managers because they're obviously interstate, but they just stay in their office. Okay. But with Taylor, he sometimes comes down, or when I'm in Sydney, he might come to Sydney. Like he'll do a lot for us, and we usually FaceTime. I can FaceTime him every night if I wanted to, every day. But
like if you want to FaceTime him right now, I'm so sure if he's not busy, he'll pick it up.
Literally, he would. So that's the best thing. The communication is so good. And if I wanted something, he'll try his best to make it happen. So
okay, nice. That's really sweet. And how did you get your brand's attention to you initially? Okay, I stepped a little further before.
That's okay.
How did you get brand's attention? It's so difficult. There's so many content creators, and they're like, this brands don't reach out to them. So how do you do that?
So what I do now is I would come up with a list of brands that I would like to work with, and I would come up with maybe 30, 50 of them. And what I'll do is I'll send it to my manager, and then my manager will do
Before you had a manager, what did you do?
Before I had a manager, I was DMing everyone that I wanted to work with. So it was basically the same work as what I would do now, but my manager does it. But now instead I would have been doing it. So it would have been me coming up with a little template of I would like to work with you.
Now just use ChatGPT?
Yeah. Now you can do that. But back then it wasn't there. So I was just copying and pasting and tweaking everything and sending it. And I wouldn't get replies, but there might be 1 or 2 brands reaching out, which would be cool. And sometimes they would like me where they would want to come back and work with me, which was cool.
Yeah.
And then there'll be some times where they just reached out themselves.
Okay.
So, and that was always cool. So yeah, sometimes waking up in the middle, late in the morning and then checking your emails and oh, there's 2 brands that are inquiring. So yeah, there's different ways about it, but yeah, a lot now is just you having to do the work and trying to reach out.
A lot of brands, they reach out. This I'm talking before you had a manager. This is before that whole scenario. A lot of brands do reach out and like, hey, can you do a free piece for us? And we'll send you like 5 drink bottles, like just a random example. Yeah. What is your take on that as a creator?
When they send you gifts
and they ask you to create content for free.
Oh, yeah. Well, look, it's hard. It depends on who they are. Like if you really like their brand, for example, like I'm a big fan of my football club, AFL team.
Yeah.
And they recently asked me if I wanted to film content for them.
Yep.
But I wasn't getting paid for it. But because I love my team, I grew up loving my team, I was happy to do anything for them for free because I want to build that connection and relationship with them.
And it's worth it.
And it's worth it.
And I'm so sure they're also you're fanboying and you're like, okay, I'm creating some just whatever, guys.
Yeah. So, but for other brands that just want stuff, it's always good to get like gifts and stuff. But when it does come to content creation and for them, it's like you're basically putting your time and effort and work for them to get free. So yeah, sometimes you have to put your foot down and be like, look, unfortunately, I appreciate the gifts that you've given me, but unfortunately I can't be producing content for you guys for free as it's my job. It's my full-time job, so that's what I get paid to do. So
true. Recently I met a content creator and she was telling me about a whole situation and she's more than 100k followers, but when brands reach out to her, a really big brand in Australia, like really famous, they were like, oh, you know what? We'll send you the item and we'll send you an affiliate link. But they didn't pay her.
Yeah, affiliate. Yeah, I've never done one before.
Yeah.
Because of that, I was just like, oh, I don't know. But I've seen them around. It's difficult because like you don't know. It's not guaranteed. You don't know how much.
Yeah, no. I would say a big no.
Yeah. So with me, I always like doing it with a fixed price or some other way, but affiliate links I wouldn't be doing that.
True.
And
then lots of creators, they're like, okay, shit, no brand is noticing me, I'd rather just do anything for free. Do you think you should value yourself and be like stepping and saying no? This is earlier in your journey, not like when you're really famous or anything. When I say early, around like 50k, or you have good viewership at least. Like 50k is not bad. It's a great amount. 30 to 50k. Because I know people who have 10k followers. They charge 4k for a reel.
Oh, wow.
3 to 4. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
3 to 4k. Okay. Maybe I'm over exaggerating. 3 to 4k.
Yeah.
But I know people who have 100k followers and they barely even charge like $500,000.
Yeah.
There's like so much disparity happening.
It is. It's a guessing game, I guess, where maybe they got lucky with one brand and one brand happened to pay them the money, even though they've got a certain amount of followers compared to someone with 100,000 followers. So because of that, they might be like, oh, okay, that worked. So I'm going to do that for everything. So yeah, it is a guessing game, but it is. I feel like it's very difficult to ask for that price with a certain following. But yeah, it sort of depends. I guess it's new with brands figuring out how much to pay and stuff. But yeah, it can be. Yeah, it sort of is a guessing game in a way. But yeah, it's always good to ask around not just one creator but different range and see what their prices are, and then
is it okay for one creator message another creator and ask, hey, what this brand paid you? Is it like, is the creator industry open to each other?
I feel like if you build a relationship with them, like if someone that I know that was a content creator and I've met them a couple times, I've been friends with them, if they were to ask me, I would be happy to give them some advice and tell them. But if it was someone where I haven't met before, probably not, because I don't know what I haven't met them before. I don't trust them. They might share it to someone and it might be leaked or something. So yeah, it's always important to make sure the person that you tell something, you make sure that it's someone that's close to you or you can trust. So yeah, it's always important to have trust as well. So.
Okay, so it's all about that community building and connections, and even as a new creator, you should be friends with the other creators.
Yeah, no, for sure. Definitely.
That'd be super helpful.
Yeah, definitely networking is always important. I mean, going to events, I've been fortunate enough to be invited to some events. So
I haven't seen much in Australia, to be very honest. Like, there are those TikTok events which TikTok organizes, but they call the bigger creators.
Yeah.
But there are so many micro creators. I'm not talking about super micro. Like 50K is not bad, but they might not be in TikTok's radar. But they are really good for their work and everything.
Yeah, it's
so
hard.
Are there any events for creators? Unless TikTok or Instagram organize it.
Yeah, well, the invites that I get for for events are usually movie premieres, which is awesome. But with TikTok, I actually don't really get invited or attend the TikTok like workshops and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like you have to be like their favorites in a way. Like, as much as it sucks, like I wish everyone had the opportunity, but if they're at the end of the day, they're a team. If they like what you do, they're gonna pick you.
Yeah.
And you sort of have to show them you have to sort of put yourself out there for them to see, like maybe contact them and stuff. But I'd say also with agencies.
Yep.
They sometimes have the better connection with TikTok. So there's some agencies out there that are like besties with TikTok. And what TikTok would do would ask the agencies, hey, can we get all your creators in your agency list to come? So that's sometimes the good thing about agencies, where they've got those connections with those platforms and they get the opportunities. So yeah, there'll be times where events would happen and you'd see all these creators and they'd be like, oh, okay, that's cool. But then you'd work out that their agency was the one that gave them all the invites, and because it's all under the same agency. Sense. So yeah, it really depends. So
this is a controversial opinion.
Okay.
But maybe it's controversial or maybe it's not. The Australian market, the influencer market or the content creator market is yet not discovered as much compared to the US.
Oh, yeah.
What is your take on that?
Yeah, it is very small here. So
exactly, right?
Yeah, very small. So actually, my manager has actually moved to the US.
Oh,
so
is it? He's moved there?
He's currently living with Adam in Los Angeles. So yeah, they're actually moved there recently and are trying to build connections over there because the opportunity there are so much bigger compared to here.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of creators out there that are really big, and once they're big, they usually want to move because they know the opportunity.
Exactly. I know, like, big creator. Just a very small example, Harry Jowski. Harry Jowski, he was in Too Hot to Handle.
Okay, yes.
He's Aussie, but he moved to the US and that's where he blew up like crazy.
Yeah, so it depends. So yeah, when you're in Australia, you can only get to a certain point. But in the US, there is so much more opportunities. Like, I've been told all the time, as I've been visiting the US before, where I've met US creators out there, and they have a similar social following to me, maybe even less, and they're in the same field as me, but we've talked about opportunities with brands and stuff, and they get so much more opportunities compared to what I get. So
Yep.
TikTok don't pay. So
And then but in US TikTok pays.
yes, in US TikTok pay. So that's another opportunity that we don't have, and it sucks because we would, like, in Australia we would love that. A perfect example would be Leah Helton, which is the girl that did a lip singing song, and she got like almost 1 billion views.
Yep.
She was on the Westgate Bridge doing
Yes,
it.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
You've
yes.
seen that video?
Yep.
She's from Melbourne, but she didn't get paid for it because
It's
she's from Australia. So she's actually, I don't know her personally, but I've seen her do some stuff in America. So I'm not too sure what she's doing now, but she's gone to America, so she's probably doing more opportunities over there. So.
Yeah. The other thing is brands in Australia have not realized the power of influencer marketing till date. Like, I know so many brands, I speak to so many brands, they're yet stuck with either micro influencers or maybe they'll pay once off. These really big brands will pay the big ones, but it's not as much as US. Like, most brands are like, I'd rather do it with the top one, pay, and that's an investment.
Yeah, exactly.
But I've seen so many like, oh, what will an influencer do? Are they going to talk or create? It's a whole, and then like, why do we pay? We can get anyone to do it. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Are you crazy? Like, it's not just forget the following. Even if an influencer has zero following, it's the effort, the creative.
It's a lot of time, for sure.
It's your brains that you use to create that whole script. Then you acted it, got life to it.
Exactly.
And after all of that, the editing bit is what actually changes the whole game.
Yeah, that's the burnout part. Yeah, for me. So.
Do you edit your own videos?
I do.
Till date?
Yeah. Every single day, I edit. I plan everything. So I play every character, everything that I do. So yeah, it's all me. So yeah, and that's the thing. It takes a lot of time, and I'm always getting burnt out. I was actually recently just burnt out before, so that's why I love traveling a little bit, because then I got my mind off it a little bit. But yeah, it's always hard to come up with ideas all the time and stuff, and it's just so much work as well. So
yeah, true. I had a question. I've seen your content. You talk about kids and like as experiences in your childhood. With age, obviously you're growing. You were 19 and now you're, I'm not going to explain what I don't expose what your age is. But from 19 to now, has your content evolved, and how?
I'd say it's evolved. Well, I'm still doing the videos that I started with.
Okay.
But at the same time, I'm sort of changing it, where I'm putting, like, for many years I've been having a filter on, but
I've seen that. Yeah.
At the moment, I'm now trying to change and switch different things.
Okay.
So I want to be known out the filter. I want people to know who I really am as a person. So, I feel like I'm evolving, where I want to step aside from it and also show everyone who I am.
Yeah.
And also I'm also trying to figure out how I can continue doing my videos, because that's what I'm known for, and I don't want to do these videos till I'm 30 years old, because obviously I'm gonna get older.
Yeah.
I don't want to continue doing these videos.
Yeah.
So I'm now evolving it and changing it into animation.
Okay.
So I've got an animator now that I'm working with, and he's currently making my videos that I would make, but now into an animation form. So then that way, that's continuing, where I'm not needed to be presented and get ready, blah, blah, do that, where it's already made. I just have to edit it and then I'll put it out. And yeah, it's something that I can do for a long time. So. Okay.
And have you introduced like new forms of content in your content?
Not yet. I mean, I've done vlogs every now and then, but I want to transition into other things, such as like maybe vlogs. I've been traveling recently, so I did film some stuff, and I would like to post my vlogging experience while I've been away.
Yep.
You
go to a lot of premieres. Do you vlog that?
No, I don't.
You should.
I know I should, but then I'm like, but wait a minute, I can't. Like, I can only vlog the start and the end part, because I got the movie and I can't really.
Yeah,
film.
but like, meeting, how do you get? I've seen a lot
Yeah.
of creators are like, oh my god, I don't know what to wear, and I got
That's
this
true. The
invite.
build up. Yeah.
It's the build up,
Yeah,
and
for
then
sure.
then they meet. Then there's the manager or someone taking
Yeah,
the video
yeah.
of them.
Yeah, the network, the media wall, everything. Yeah, I guess that I can do that too.
You should do
Yeah.
it. You're an editor.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
I feel that's such an advantage that you are an editor,
Yeah,
because that editing is super difficult.
it is.
But if you understand it, you can play with it so
Yeah,
well.
you're right. You're right. Yeah, there is a lot of ways that I can be filming my premiere experience. But yeah, I was just like, if I'm doing this constantly, like premieres, would people get sick of it because it's just the same thing? I'm just going to the premiere and stuff. But I guess each movie's different. Each premiere would be different because there's different, like, for example, if I was to watch a horror movie, there'll be more horror themes. But if I watch something comedic, there'll be more comedic things about the event. So I guess it's that way where I can plan.
Also, you've done some street interview kind of stuff.
I have. That's another thing as well. I have done some street interviews before where a lot for brand deals.
Okay.
But yeah, my recent one was for Uno.
The cards?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was around Melbourne Central and around Melbourne interviewing people about the new Uno game that they introduced.
Okay.
And yeah, that was a lot of fun. But yeah, I've never thought about being an interviewer. I don't know if I want to be known to be the interviewer person. So yeah,
you're the creative person who wants to create the storyline and act it.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Okay.
I don't mind doing the interviewing, but I feel like I want to do something else, and that's I feel like I would enjoy a lot more. So
okay.
Yeah.
What's the future plan for Lucas?
So at the moment, my future plan is to build up my animation form content, start my long form, start vlogging, and maybe doing some other type of content that I might find and enjoy down the line. Possibly streaming.
Okay.
I have some talks and meetings with some streaming platforms, so possibly that's something that I could do. Maybe gaming.
Okay. Are you a gamer?
I was a gamer.
What games did you play?
More sport games like FIFA.
Got it.
Yeah, I wasn't really into like Fortnite or any Minecraft films, but video games. But I wouldn't mind trying different games.
Yep.
But yeah, if I was to do streaming, it would be multiple games. It wouldn't just be the one game. Yeah, I'm known for. So
okay,
yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, that I'd say that's what I'm doing at the moment.
That is really nice. Yeah. And I look forward to your anime. It's not out, right?
Not out. I've posted some, but I will be posting a lot more in the future. Yeah. So at the moment, animation, it takes so long to make. So I'm just currently waiting to have like a whole full album of just videos, so I can just go bang, 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 post. But at the meantime, I'm just waiting and just planning everything out.
Oh, that is really nice. Also, is there anything you would like to say to a new content creator who's like started off and is like kind of like figuring its way out?
Yeah, well, definitely my number one thing is to be consistent with what you do. Make sure you're posting almost every single day, because as a new creator, you want to be in front of TikTok, in front of Instagram. You want to keep showing your face.
Yeah.
So it's important to post and be consistent every single day. And then once you see something that you might enjoy, or you see a video that might have done really well compared to the other videos, pick that video out, analyze it, and then try do videos similar to that, because then that might boost you even more. And then eventually, try different things and you might find something. So consistency, that's my biggest one.
Consistency is the game, and it does show up in time.
Yeah, exactly. And standing out as well, that's another thing. So have something, especially your first 2 seconds of TikTok or whatever you do, because everyone's got a short attention span. They swipe off. Yeah, the
first 2 to 3 seconds is where you have them on. They're just going to swipe to the next video.
Exactly. So you just need to have some sort of hook. Like my thing was a laugh. I usually had a laugh.
I remember now when you said a laugh, your laugh like clicked in my brain.
Yeah, exactly. So I did that for a long time, and it got to a point where as soon as you hear my video, you will know that's my video.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what it was known for. And a lot of people were like, oh, why is he laughing? I'm going to continue watching the video to realize what he's laughing. But yeah, that was my little hook. So yeah, definitely try something, play around, and yeah.
Okay, nice, lovely. Okay, that was lovely talking to you, Lucas.
No, thank
Before we end,
Okay,
what we have a rapid fire round for you.
let's do it.
If I like your answers and if it's spicy enough, you get a hamper by Anka Cookie Co and Dropout Chaiwala.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Thank you.
It's a super easy one.
Okay,
Okay, let's start.
okay.
Tea or coffee?
Tea.
Okay. What's a crazy fan moment?
Ooh, I'm gonna say I was at my retail job at the
Okay.
time, and a group of fans recognized me, came into my store. My manager was on the
boss?
The boss was there with me,
Yeah.
and they wouldn't leave me alone. So I had to go in the back room,
Yep.
have the door shut, and wait for all the kids to leave. And then my whole shift, I was just at the back because I couldn't come out because they were literally at the window outside the shop waiting for me to come out. So
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
it was crazy.
Okay, if you were to do a reality TV show, which one would it be?
Big Brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. I like that.
Mm.
Would it be the Australia one or?
I'd say Australia one. Yeah, that's pretty fun.
Okay, nice. In a parallel universe, what would Lucas be doing?
Maybe playing soccer.
Okay, yeah. Maybe for Man City?
Yeah, maybe for Man City. That would be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, love that. Which Disney villain do you secretly root for?
That's a good one. I'm going to say Jafar.
Okay.
Aladdin?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was not bad. Okay. Have you faked a phone call to get out of something, and what was it?
Many times.
Okay, what was it? Give us the tea.
Many times. Voting, like for the elections and stuff. There's a lot of people that's handing out papers and stuff.
Yep.
And sometimes I don't really want to collect all these flyers and papers,
Yeah.
so I'm just like pretending I'm on the phone, so then that way they're not disturbing me and stuff. So yeah, but there's been other times on the train maybe, or
Yeah.
like, yeah, there might be people.
Nice. And what's the most embarrassing or memorable moment you've had when you go for like your premieres or things like that?
Embarrassing moment, probably being late and then
That's why you were so early today.
yeah.
I was like, shit, he's earlier than me.
Yeah. Being late and coming late during the movie starting and trying to find a seat. So
Yeah, I think that's so awkward. Like
Yeah.
there's utter silence and then you walk in with the door
Yeah.
creaking and you're like, shit.
yeah, especially at the premiere because they tick your name off and they're
Yeah.
like, oh, you're late, or they know you're late and they tick your name off. And
Yep.
as well as that, when you're there, people know you because you go there quite a lot, so people know, oh, that's Lucas. Or but yeah, when I'm out there, then I'm like, oh, where do I sit? So
Okay. If you had to eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Chicken. I love chicken.
What kind of chicken? I mean, that's very like generic.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
qualify that.
Yeah. Nando's chicken.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I love Nando's. That's my favorite food. So I love chicken Nando's.
Okay, you're a simple guy.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. If you give me some sort of chicken, KFC, Nando's.
Oh my god, I love KFC.
Oh, there you go.
Nando's is not my favorite though.
Really?
Yeah.
No. Oh.
I love you, Nando's. That doesn't mean just saying.
Nando's sponsor me. That would be good.
Okay, last question. If you could swap lives with any fictional character for one day, who would it be and why?
Ooh, good one. I'm gonna say fictional. I'm gonna say Richie Rich. Have you heard of that?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
Richie
have
Rich?
watched it as a
Yeah.
kid.
Richie Rich. I mean, it's just so cool. He lives a crazy life. He's in a massive house. He's got McDonald's in his
And his dog Dollar.
Yeah. He's got his dog. He's got a theme park in the backyard. Like, just imagine like having that in your house. So definitely,
That would be crazy.
Definitely doing that.
There is someone in India like that.
Oh, really?
Like
In India?
not like a kid, but they're like grown
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
But
wow.
they're for the people, Kim Kardashian and Khloe Kardashian, they went for their wedding.
Oh, wow. And that's what they've
Beyonce
got.
performed for one of Indian weddings are
I
longer,
think I
right?
saw that. Yeah. Wow.
so
That's
Beyonce
fun.
just performed.
Wow.
Like they have tons of money. They don't care.
What do they do for like work-wise and stuff?
Everything.
Everything.
They've been like, I think they've now become generational, like 300 years they can live off. They're super rich.
Okay.
They're into telecom, they're into petrol, they're into everything, you name it.
Yeah.
They're into, when I say telecom, so I have the SIM. It's called, did I lose it? No, I have it. So it's my Indian SIM.
Okay.
So when they came in the market, they weren't into telecom. They were making losses before.
Yeah.
Then one of the brothers took over and they removed the SIM card. And they're like, for 1 year, free calling.
Wow.
Free internet, just for 200 rupees or something, you have to buy it.
Mm.
And free calling only from Jio. The SIM is called Jio. From Jio to Jio. Not from like Jio to Vodafone or Jio to like, like Optus.
Yeah.
So everyone was like, fine, free calling, I'll take it. It's
Yeah.
a 200 rupee thing. 200 rupees is $4.
So everyone went to Geo.
Everyone went to Jio. So
that's
now...
smart. Now everyone's...
It's nothing.
Yeah.
Free internet, free calling. What else do you want?
Yeah.
Then after a year, they started charging, but very nominal charges.
Yeah, okay.
So
and people just stuck with them.
you don't change your SIM card so often. This was
Yeah.
a massive deal.
Yeah.
Then what they did is now in India, there's this system called Blinkit.
Okay.
I'll tell you. So Blinkit, for example, you feel there's less sugar in your drink. We want to call for sugar. We'll order in Blinkit in 10 minutes. It'll be anything you want. You want a shoelace? You want a track band? You want a massage, like a foot, any A to Z, you name it. It's on the app. It's like a Uber.
Oh, wow. Like an Uber, but for anything.
For anything.
Shopping,
and in
massage.
10 minutes.
Wow.
Max 15. And it's very cheap.
Wow.
So Blinkit is that's why it's called Blink It. Like by the time you blink, it'll be there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Blink it. Yeah.
So Blinkit. So Blinkit is there in the market, dominating. The only catch is the amount that you order needs to be over a particular amount, so it's free delivery.
Okay.
And very nominal amount. It's not too big, but it's around 100, 300 rupees, Indian rupees, which is around $6. But valuation is very different.
Wow.
Now what Jio is doing is that they've removed a similar thing. You can order just one packet of sugar and it's free delivery.
Wow.
So for 1 year, they're going to run that system. Everyone will switch to their app.
And then,
they will take the market
it's
away.
It's a smart business move, huh?
They have lots of money to burn.
Yeah.
This is burning money because obviously the delivery guys will get paid.
Yeah.
But they don't care. It's burning millions of dollars.
Yeah.
But it's a future game where they're going to make billions of dollars.
Wow. That's unreal. Sponsor us.
Oh my God. They have so much money. Don't ask. You should go to India. People will be crazy. Do you like animals? They have created a whole thing in one of the state, not a zoo, a sanctuary kind of thing for elephants and things like that.
Oh, cool. That's amazing.
But everything in open and very easy to access, and it's huge.
Incredible. Wow. Where's this in India?
It's in Gujarat.
Okay.
And what they did is, so they are Gujarati. So Gujarat is a state. They are Gujaratis. They live in Mumbai.
Okay.
But because there's one city that they're particularly from and they're promoting and they've built a lot in that, they made sure that the pre-wedding, which was for 5 days, all of these celebrities that Beyonce performed happened here so that that city's tourism would get increased and everyone would know more and travel more to that city.
Wow. That's unreal.
It's crazy how these guys are.
Yeah, wow, okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Very cool.
They have a building. So I'm from Mumbai.
Okay.
They have a building made out there. And it's in South Bombay. Now, South Bombay is like the Upper East Side of New York. So that is where South Bombay is. They got a building made and they had a helipad. But they made the helipad. They didn't get approval of the helipad, but it's fine. They don't care. This is one of the buildings. It's they don't even live in it, and it's an 11-story building where one floor is the pool.
In New York, you said?
Not in New York. It is like the Upper East Side, but in
India.
In India, Mumbai, South Mumbai is equal to the Upper East Side of New York, I think. So is that in New York? Yes, that is in New York.
Oh, okay.
So it's like I'm trying to give you a comparison. And no one uses it. They're barely there, maybe for festivities or celebrating. And they have like 10 million houses around like that.
Wow.
Super rich.
Incredible. Okay.
Incredible.
I need to experience India one time.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
You'll blow, your minds will be blown away.
Yeah, I had some friends go there for a Kentucky and
Okay.
they had a lot of fun. They saw the Taj Mahal.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Oh, the travel company.
Yeah.
Jasmine went, I know.
Jasmine, you know Jasmine.
Yes, I know
yes,
Jasmine.
because she was doing the photo.
Yes.
So she was there, and I got to see her stories and stuff.
Yeah.
Seems like she had a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah. And there were more creators.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should tell Kantiki to take you there.
I know. I haven't hit up Kentucky, so definitely something.
Kantiki, if you're watching.
Kentucky.
This is.
My turn to travel.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get back. And I would say to your rapid fire round, it was a great round. I was impressed and I like how honest your answers were.
Oh,
So
thank you.
this hamper goes to you.
Yay, thank you.
Yeah. I'm going to pass it on.
Okay.
Anyway, that's a wrap from us. Thank you so much, Lucas, for
Thank
being
you so
here
much,
and
Sarah.
sharing your journey with
Thank
us.
you. I
It was
appreciate it.
such a beautiful conversation.
Yeah, it was so comfortable. Felt like I was at home. So
Oh,
thank you very much.
I'm so glad. Stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you next week. Bye
Take
for
care.
now.